This is a presentation of the results of the brand recognition survey conducted on the Limestone portfolio for Endeavor Real Estate Group. The initial reason for this primary research was to determine overall brand recognition from tenants across the Limestone portfolio. This portfolio includes 3 major downtown office buildings in Austin, Texas, 600 Congress, Frostbank Tower, and 300 West 6th Street. In preliminary research, secondary sources make note of the measurable change in office environments trending towards a more flexible lifestyle and striving to provide work-life integration. These sources also mention that technology initiatives are at the forefront of this trend. Moving on to secondary research broken down by building. Each building's follower breakdown was a bit different from one another. At Frostbank Tower, Skyrise and Instagram are followed the most. Skyrise is an internetwork platform that has been released at each one of these buildings, sort of like a neighborhood app for office buildings. Moving on to 600 Congress. Most of those followers reside primarily on Skyrise and Facebook, and 300's followers are heavily on Facebook. This makes sense due to Facebook making up a majority of this building's office space. One thing that's notable across all 3 buildings is that the age range that is communicating and interacting with these social networks is primarily in the 25 to 34 age range. This later reflects a really positive findings from our survey, as we are hitting the target market range of 26 to 36 year olds. As well, the female demographic is our most engaged population across all 3 buildings. The method of primary research was a survey provided to all tenants of the Limestone portfolio. It was distributed through the monthly email newsletter and posted online in the building's intranetwork Skyrise. All participants willing to participate in the survey were entered into a drawing for a $50 Amazon gift card. Primary research was conducted via SurveyMonkey and received 191 responses. The initial goal was to receive at least 90 responses, 30 coming per building, which was surpassed. 600 Congress had over 100 responses, 50 responses from Frostbank Tower, and 300 West 6th only received 9 responses. Using SurveyMonkey to gather all of this data, the data we collected provided a significant amount of relevant information, but with the majority of responses coming from 600 Congress, the survey results did not provide a clear representation of the 300 West 6 population. One of the most positive findings from the survey results is that the Limestone portfolio is communicating mostly with its intended target market of 26 to 36 year olds. On the opposite end of that spectrum, the target market is almost entirely unaware of its accessibility to the building and its management team via social media channels. In addition, under 50% of those surveyed even know the proper name of the building they work in. Here you can see more details from the survey, including the age range. Most tenants in the building that responded to the survey have worked there for 3 years or less. Their favorite building amenity across the board at each building was access to free fitness centers, and the most requested amenities were grab-and-go eateries, on-site masseuses, and weekend gym hours. Additional information: 48% of tenants surveyed were not able to identify the proper name of the building they work in. 37% of tenants surveyed find out most of their information via email. Facebook and Instagram awareness is almost non-existent, being Facebook awareness, 81% of tenants surveyed are not aware, and 91% of tenants surveyed are not aware of Instagram. Registered SkyRise users, 54% of tenants surveyed were registered, but 39% of tenants surveyed were not even aware of the SkyRise program. Moving forward, survey information will help to determine how the management team communicates opportunities and events in each building. The survey information also provides this campaign the opportunity to provide in-depth introduction and incentives to increase followers across all platforms. And Endeavor also plans to conduct quarterly surveys. The next will most likely take place again at the end of summer 2018. This is just an overview of some of those opportunities that Endeavor can work on between now and the next survey. Opportunities to promote social media, communicating more directly with tenants via each building's preferred method. On a positive note, we are communicating with the target market, and opportunities to promote building brands and providing amenities that are desired.